Hello everybody, my name is Leo, and since my demo review of the NUX MG30 I've received a lot of questions about specific functionalities of this amp model in pedalboard. Therefore I decided to make a video sharing the top hidden features of the MG30, also trying to answer to your main questions. So I hope you enjoy, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, as it would really help me to make more videos like this in future. Let's start! The first question is it possible to use user presets without cancelling or deleting the factory presets? Yes, it is. Let's check it out. In fact, in the computer app, there are these two tiny buttons on the upper left corner, one with a stylized person and the other one with an house, that actually change the presets from user preset to factory preset and vice versa. So for instance, here I have my 11C, which was a factory preset that now has one of my presets. But if I check this box here, as you can see, the NUX MG30 go back to the factory preset. Second question, can the MG30 load double effects in the signal chain? Yes, it can, even if with some limitations. In fact, for instance, if you go over the FX blocks, you can see here FX or mod. If you hold the effect, it changes to modulation, and in this case you're gonna have two modulation effects, as you can see. And here, for instance, I can choose a chorus, and here, for instance, I can choose a vibrato. These are not the only effect that can be double, how to say. For instance, I can go back to effects. For instance, here I have now a distortion, and also the compressor has this possibility. So if I long press the compressor, now I have two distortions in my signal chain. This mechanism works both with compression, distortion and modulation, where a compressor can become a distortion can become a modulation, and the modulation can become a distortion. It would be very nice if I could even double, for instance, the delay and putting them in parallel. This would allow, for instance, to get the famous Pat Metini double delay that create also this chorus effect, as the double delay has two different timings on the left and the right side, maybe with future firmware upgrade. Third question, can I load my own IRs? How many user slots are available? You can load your own IRs, and this was introduced by NUX with a recent firmware upgrade. How to do it? Go into the IR block, and if you press to the cabinet, you can see that you have 20 user slots where you can load your own IRs. Now I have loaded mine. Fourth question, can I run parallel effects? You can load parallel effects. As you can notice, there are these two green lines here and here, so you can actually put it in parallel or serial. Parallel or serial. And this is a pretty cool feature. I think that this is the only unit in this price range offering this functionality. And you can also put the effects in whatever order you want. For instance, I can place a modulation here, a compression here, and so on and so forth. Fifth question, can I use scenes to switch effects seamlessly? Also, the scenes functionality was introduced with firmware upgrades, and this is done with these three S1, S2, S3 buttons. As you may notice, with S1 scene you have specific effects switch on and other switch off. With a scene 2, other effects switch on and other switch off. And this is done in order to allow you to switch on and off multiple effects seamlessly. I mean, without the gap you typically have when you switch between presets. Sixth question. Can I record a separated DI track and reamp it later? This is actually another cool feature of the MG30, as it offers 4 USB channels. That is another thing not typically found in units of this price range. And you can actually use the 4 channel to record 2 DI tracks and 2 tracks with the effects in the signal chain. You have to go here in the settings. You have 3 routing mode: normal, reamp, dry out. You have to choose dry out, and you have also to select wet sync in input 3-4. In this way, the MG30 is actually sending 4 tracks, 4 signals to your digital audio workstation. The first 2 contain the DI track of your guitar, and the other 2 contains the effects. This is pretty cool. I always record the DI track of my guitar so that I can reamp later, for instance with other sounds if I want. Seventh question. Is the MG30 available in USA? I wrote on NUX and they told me that this is gonna be available soon also on Amazon. We have now reached the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did it, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell and leave a thumbs up. It would be of a great help. If you're interested in my IRs or in my camper profiles, you can check out the link in the card above or description below, where there is also a link to a playlist of songs of mine. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video. Bye bye!